Yeah. Yo. Listen. I woke up in the morning, I strolled to school. 10 to 9, got to Princess Avenue. Walk past the dudes and the various crews, the ones who think they're cool and the ones that know it too. Walked these corridors since about 04. Since then I've seen school life, it's hard to ignore. I'm attached to this place, mobile free. To IT, SSC, to V and T. It feels like home, so hard to measure. Welcome everybody to PHS Extra.
Ladies and gentlemen,
live from the heart of school,
this is PHS Extra.
Here are your hosts,
Ionee Edwards and Michael Farbridge.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to our Christmas special podcast.
We have a lot of fantastic things coming up on the show you would not want to miss out, especially the big Christmas quiz.
Can I sing now, Ebony?
What? No, Michael, don't bother. It's a podcast, not X Factor.
I don't care, I need to sing.
No, I said no, and that's it. No.
Santa baby, slip a sleigh bell under the tree for me. Santa baby, I've been an awful goodbye this year. Santa baby, now hurry down the chimney tonight.
You just had to, didn't you?
Couldn't resist.
Just had to.
I needed to. I got it out of my system.
Oh, have you started your advent calendar yet?
Yeah, Cadbury's.
Cadbury's?
You cannot beat the taste of Cadbury's chocolate at Christmas.
Cadbury's.
What have you got? Oh my god.
But I don't really want to say.
Yeah, what have you got?
Okay, my mum got me iCarly. I don't know why she got me iCarly, but she did, okay? Oh my god. Like, was it in High School Musical? iCarly. I've never watched that show in my life.
Oh, I feel so sorry for you. I can't believe it.
Yeah, well.
Oh. Cadbury's all the way.
So what present are you getting me for Christmas?
I'm not getting you anything. What are you getting for Christmas this year?
Oh, I don't know yet. I need to write my list. What are you getting?
Well, Ebony, all I want for Christmas is you.
Oh my god, that was out of tune, and that is one thing you are definitely not getting. Don't even go there.
Sore vocal cords, everyone. Sorry, sore vocal cords. I have to try it again. Ebony, all I want for Christmas is you.
No, seriously, you're creeping me out now.
Oh. Moving off on Christmas talk, what have we got on today's show, Ebony?
Coming up on today's show,
we've got study skills.
We've got a Year 7 school report.
We've got the big Christmas quiz.
And we've got so much more you wouldn't want to miss. But firstly, we're going to the news with Ionee Jameson.
Hello, I'm Ionee Jameson, and this is the PHS News. The school has launched its one-to-one netbook scheme. The use of the netbooks could change the way lessons are taught in school. Pupils will begin using the netbooks in January. Venus and Mars House have just completed their experiment with vertical tutoring. Results are expected soon from the trial period, which involved them working in groups containing Year 7, 8, 9 and 10 pupils. To finalise, the school is very proud of its charity work in the last few weeks, including Children in Need events and the AIDS Awareness Bake Off. That's all from me now. Over to Angharad with the sport news.
Sports Talk with Angharad Roberts.
4 sixth form pupils have been appointed Addy Stars. Addy Stars are a team who will lead activities at PHS as we look forward to the Olympics in 2012. Sam Hughes in Year 13 has been selected as a Denbighshire Gold Young Ambassador, so well done to Sam. Now the PHS Sports Stars for Christmas. Madeline Marr and Sophie Jerby did amazingly and came first place in cross country. The under 18 and under 16 netball teams are now county champions, and the sixth form football team, good luck for national champions after Christmas.
Thanks for that. Now over to the school council.
Hello and welcome to the school council update. I'm Hayley and I'm your new chairperson on the school council. We're here to make your school days easier and voice your opinions to improve our school. Your concerns are our job to improve. I'm joined now with 2 members of sixth form, Sarah and Jackie, to talk about sixth form concerns that we were asked to look into.
Some sixth formers were confused whether real students paid a resource fee at the college. We can assure you that they do, as Rob Hughes, head of Real Sixth, emailed us saying that they did pay £15 at the start of the year.
Also, students were asking about the NUS student cards that offer sixth formers discount in high street shops and cinemas. Applications for this card are also available in the Learning Centre. The card costs just £11, so get yours now.
That was Ionee and Angharad on the school council. Thanks for that, guys.
What about these netbooks, Ebony? The school's going up in the world, isn't it?
I know, technology is taking over.
Tell me about it. Wish we had them back in our days of school.
I know, year 7 it was pen and paper register and everything like that. And look at it now.
I miss them good old days. I feel like I'm getting so old now.
Well, you do look about 40, Michael.
You cheeky mare!
Oh, can you tell them? Tell them the story about the teacher.
No,
oh, please.
This is not
it's
a life
hilarious.
story show.
Oh, no,
we won't
they'll
even
laugh.
go there.
Go on, you can tell a story. Go on.
Oh my God, just...
Listen to this, it's well funny.
Right, what happens is there's about, how many students should I say, Ebony? About 30 students?
No more than that, about 45.
Okay, about 45 students. There was a big long corridor in the closed show, and we stood outside Hall 17. And the next thing I knew, there was a big, tall, dark security man come up behind me, dressed in his big, like, security outfit, put his hand on my shoulder. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? He goes, excuse me, sir, are you the teacher for this school? And then I was like, no, I'll go and get Miss Thornton for you now. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I got mistaken for an actual teacher.
It's just, you look about 40.
I do not.
It was the funniest thing ever. I've never laughed so much in my life. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh, yes it was. But let's not dwell on that now. Let's move on to the quiz.
Teacher mastermind, head to head, in a battle to death. Mr. Turner and Miss Biggin-Jones.
It's the big fat Christmas quiz. We got the studio, we got the microphones, we got the questions, and we got Mrs. Biggin-Jones and Mr. Turner. Pray the Lord for the history department.
Welcome to the studio. So, Mrs. Biggin-Jones, how confident are you? I mean, you are competing against the head of history. Do you think you can take him down?
Absolutely.
Oh, confident answer there.
Girl power.
So, Mr. Turner, how confident are you with that?
Very confident, because if she beats me, then I think she'll have to look elsewhere for a job.
Oh!
Feisty.
Right, let's commence with the show.
Round 1, it's your special subject, history.
But first of all, let's hear the buzzers. Mr. Turner. Mrs. Biggin-Jones. Question number 1. In what year was the Falklands War? Mr. Turner.
1982.
Correct.
I was too young to remember that one.
Oh.
Not aging very well then, Mrs. Biggin-Jones.
Oh, next question, Ebony.
Right, who made up the Axis powers at the start of World War II? Oh,
Mr. Turner.
He's taking you down.
Germany.
Correct.
Austria-Hungary.
Incorrect. Can I just
Moving
interject there? Austria and Hungary had been separated by World War
I thought
II.
it was World War I.
Oh.
The question very clearly said World War II.
It was very clearly stated. Now you can take over and get the points.
Germany, Austria and Italy.
Austria? You just...
Incorrect.
Can I go again then?
No, because Austria was part of Germany after the Anschluss of 1938.
Nil points. It was Germany, Italy and Japan. Well, according to Mr. Rogers, it could be wrong.
Well, yes.
Moving on to question 3.
I'd like to appeal that one.
In what year did the Bismarck achieve unification of Germany? Miss Biggin-Jones.
1871.
Correct.
In the Palace of Versailles.
Correct, well done.
No bonus points allowed, I'm afraid. Right, so that's the end of the round. Moving on to round 2.
The Christmas round.
Here are the questions.
Question 1. Name the missing reindeer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen and Rudolph. Mr. Biggin-Jones.
Comet.
Correct.
Question 2. Complete the lyrics of this festive favourite.
I hear the sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ding, ding, ding-a-ling, ding. Come on, it's lovely weather for... Mr. Turner.
Sleigh ride together.
Well done. Correct. Question 3, Ebony.
Name just one of the 3 wise men who brought gifts for Jesus in a nativity story. Their name, please.
Mrs. Biggin-Jones.
Balthazar.
Correct.
Oh my God, I didn't think anyone would get that.
Okay, round 3. Ebony, who've we got in for round 3 today?
Well, we brought in my friend, William Mealing, to play his violin. Round of applause. He's going to play a Christmas song, and the first person to buzz in and guess the song wins.
Over
Go
to
away.
you, Will. Biggin-Jones.
We're Walking in the Air by Ionee Jones.
Correct. Now, Ebony, have you calculated the scores?
No, that's Alice's job. Alice, come in with the scores, please.
Oh.
This is
tense moment in the studio. Oh,
and the winner is, it's 4-2.
To Miss Biggin-Jones.
Woo! Wow, and a certificate, thank you.
So, any last words?
Looks like you're keeping your job, doesn't it?
Well, no, the threat was I'd lose it if I won. So, how does the land lie, Mr. Turner?
Goodbye, Mrs. Biggin-Jones.
Thank you, Mebony. I'm very proud of my certificate.
Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you very much.
So that was the quiz with the one and only Mrs. Biggin-Jones and Mr. Turner from the History Department.
With the winner, Mrs. Biggin-Jones.
And the winner takes it all!
Alright, calm down, calm down. Who do you think would have won? That was between me and you, Michael.
Definitely me, of course.
What? No.
Guess.
Surely
Who's
not.
the more intelligent between us?
Well, obviously me.
Who's got the more talent?
Me.
Me.
No, me.
Listen, I've got the more talent. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Michael, you can't
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Like
Pure
that spot
talent.
in your head.
Pure talent. Pure talent. Right.
Yeah, but I'm more intelligent and we know that I
End of
won.
conversation.
Yes, okay then, let's...
Yes, moving on now, Ebony. Right, I think we should head over and introduce our next lovely pupils for the show.
Well, we all know how important study techniques are.
Yes, but some people need that extra little bit of advice to help them through lessons and revision.
Therefore, we have brought in 2 GCSE A-star pupils, Olivia, Beale and Scott Clarke, to give advice on revision. Also, we have brought in some Year 7 pupils who are giving tips to help you get through school.
Hear what they've got to say. Over to you guys.
PHS Extra Learning Focus in association with Walt and Wilf, our favourite little red puppets.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm currently in Year 12 and last year I received 4 A-stars and 6 A's.
Hi, I'm Olivia and I'm also a pupil in Year 12 and in Year 11 I received 6 A-stars, 3 A's and 2 B's. Without the revision lead up to our exams, we wouldn't have been able to achieve these grades.
This podcast will be a guide to help you to get these results.
We took these exams in May and June and both started to revise around February. We both started with 3 to 4 hours a week and then built it up to a maximum of 10 hours a week.
It's important to attend as many revision and cramming sessions as you can because with a teacher it's much easier to revise and if you need to ask questions you can.
Depending on what type of learner you are will depend on how to revise. We found that spider diagrams and flashcards were the best for us.
The night before the exam you need to have a good night's sleep and try not to revise too much that night, otherwise you'll get stressed.
In the morning of the exam it's important you wake up at a reasonable time and make sure you have breakfast, ideally something that will fill you up, especially if it's a long exam, and make sure you go to the toilet.
How can we learn better in Year 7? Our top 4 tips. 1. Always listen to the teacher. You might miss something important.
2. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it, because the teachers are always there.
3. Try to be confident and contribute to lessons whilst you can.
4. Try to get your homework done as soon as possible so you can concentrate on other things.
Thanks for all that brilliant advice.
Hope that helped a lot of you out there. So what do we have next then, Ebs?
Well, I think we should move on to the Welsh phrase of the week.
Welsh phrase of the week! Today we brought back Alice Loftus for the Christmas special Welsh phrase of the week.
Over to you, Alice.
Nadolig Llawyn Pawb. Merry Christmas, everyone. Nadolig Llawyn Pawb.
How useful is that for this time of year? Come on, Michael. Nadolig Llawyn Pawb.
That's very useful, you know what I mean? Oh. Let's do it again. Come on, everybody sing it with us.
Nadolig Llawyn Pawb. Oh, I love a bit of Welsh, I do.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, so do I. Oh, Cymraeg, the way forward, you know what I mean?
Go on, introduce the next feature of the podcast in that accent.
Oh, coming up we have Jupiter 7 with their school report.
Hi, I'm Hugh.
Hi, I'm Keris.
In this edition of the school report, we have all the latest Year 7 news, special agony ant section, and the best set of jokes you'll have ever heard. Let's start off with the news with Keris.
The school held its annual chess competition. The Year 7s did very well. John Careful won the event, but the top 2 Year 7 performers were Zach Shaw from Mercury and Hugh Allen Jones from Jupiter 7Y.
The Year 7 football team had a disappointing defeat in the Cup against Rose Nesney. They lost 5-1. The goal scorer for PHS was Michael Parry from Orion 7.
Now we have our agony ant.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Layla.
And we are your Year 7 PHS podcast Agony Ants.
A Year 7 has asked, I keep getting lost when I go to lessons. What should I do?
You could find a group of friends in your house and follow them when you go into your lessons. You could get a map of the school or go to the office and ask for a timetable. A Year 8 asked, my cousin has just started in Year 7 and is getting picked on. What should I do?
Start hanging out with a family member or ask a teacher, parent or a member of a spy team.
A Year 7 asked, I'm upset about something at home and my friends won't leave me alone. I need some space. What should I do?
They're just being a good friend, but if you want some space, ask them politely or you could speak to Eve about it.
You asked us questions.
And we've answered.
Thanks.
Thanks to Jupiter 7 with their school report on Agony Ant. Sadly, the show is now coming to an end.
Oh, it's been a really emotional time, hasn't it, Ebony? I've enjoyed it really much, getting into this Christmas spirit and all that. I think now it's time to say thank you to a few people that have been helping us along the way.
Yes, we would like to say a massive thank you to
Tommy James, our technical engineer.
Our studio producers and Alice Loftus for the Welsh phrase of the week.
The lovely Miss Ionee Jameson from the news.
Angharad with her sports headlines.
And all other students who took part in the show.
Including the school council, Year 7s and Adam Bevins for his Christmas song. And not forgetting our studio runner, Mr. Rogers.
Since it's Christmas, I think we should give our listeners a shout out. How about it, Ebony?
Yeah, okay then. Here's a few people that wanted some shout outs. Merry Christmas to John Larkins, Lewis Davison, Clarice Barber, Tiffany King, Laura Davis, Faye Vaughan and Christy Williams. Got any other special shout outs, Michael?
Well, of course, I've got a few special teachers I'd like to say Merry Christmas to. So this is a big Merry Christmas to Miss Williams and Miss Reed from the RE Mobiles. Merry Christmas to Miss Jacobson from the Learning Centre. And Merry Christmas to Mrs Morris and Miss Wynne-Jones from Learning Support. I'd also like to give a shout out to the library staff and Miss Wilkinson from the library. And not forgetting my lovely travel teachers, Miss Hill and Miss Roberts.
All right, calm down, all the teachers are,
I've got a lot of friends, you see, so Merry Christmas to all them.
All your friends are teachers?
Yeah, besties I am.
Okay then, I think you should give out the email address now.
Right, don't forget guys, if you've got any comments, reviews or ideas for the show or just want an autograph, then email into us at phs.extra@hotmail.co.uk, all in lowercase, as we hope to hear from you very soon. I'm more popular with the emails, Ebony never gets any.
It's the same email account, Michael.
They're all addressed to me.
Who would want a signed picture of Michael's face? I don't think so.
Alice Loftus has got one in her homework diary.
Anyway, before we end the show, we must head over to our friend Shanessa Jenkins to see if she's in the Christmas mood. Over to you, Ness.
Oh. Merry Christmas, everybody. And a very, very Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Pierce. Have a cracking one.
Thanks for that, Ness. I'm sure Mr. Pierce will appreciate that message.
I'm sure he will. Only the best of the best get a shout out from Vanessa.
Now, everyone in the studio has a special treat to end the show. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season of love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.